folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. Good morning, Adrian. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
We have decided to take a look at a Groundhogs record that we have never heard before, either one of us. Now, I've been a Groundhogs fan for years. However, I only listened to one record, really, and it was this one, Groundhog Split. This is not the one we're going to listen to today, but this is an original copy of the record.
Oh,
Had
that's
this for the
interesting.
interior, good, nice, well-drawn groundhog, and the lyrics.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome because I have the same album, but it doesn't have the artwork or anything.
Oh,
It's like
really?
a CD. I've never seen a picture of a groundhog anywhere in like the booklet with it or anything. But
Yeah, I guess
not
it's
that
the
it's there,
mascot.
I just don't remember seeing it.
The actual artwork shows a desert where you wouldn't be surprised to see such a varmint running around. If you go in here,
Wow,
this
that's
is
cool.
this is why albums were cool or are
Yeah,
cool because they've got
yeah,
all this extra stuff in there. But anyway, we're not here to talk about this record per se, although we highly recommend the Split album by the Groundhogs.
yes.
We decided, though, that it's time to start listening to some other Groundhogs material. We noticed that Thank Christ for the Bomb gets a really good rating, pretty much by anybody that listens to it. So we decided to pull that one up and give you our reactions. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to us below. Also going to say on the filming day, this is Adrian's birthday, so happy birthday, Adrian.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy this album very much.
Oh, so do I. Definitely.
This is a strange town. People around don't have fun. I've been here 2 years. I've been looking around, but I can't find. It seems I don't care about. It's falling people out. Saying stupid things like it's the loss of your head. I don't believe these people spend their time walking around in so long. They think their life is for working to secure their passion when the time comes. I feel real life right before their eyes. Life is for living right now before you die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, there's a
A lot
lot.
of hard-hitting riffs. This is why I like Groundhogs.
Yeah, they really know how to get a good riff going for sure.
Yeah.
This song is called "Strange Town," and but what I liked about that was the drums. The guy on the drums. Let's see who that is. I should know this because it's always been the same guy. Ken Pustanik, or I guess is how you would say that. I'm not sure. Actually, all this, but he sounds to me like Mitch Mitchell from Jimi Hendrix Band.
Yeah.
Just got that same kind of rolling jazz and rock thing going on,
Yeah.
which is nice. I
I
like
didn't even realize that until you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Mitch Mitchell.
This is interesting too. Guess who produced this, or was engineered it? Martin Birch, the
Martin
same guy that
Birch.
did all the Iron Maiden albums in the '80s. You know what I liked about those breaks too was how they brought it way down. Like the drums got real quiet, and let the stringed
Yeah,
instruments
they
propel
do
things.
that a few times in this song.
Yeah, a lot of really
They
good
go
dynamics
back, and they
going
go
on.
back into the hard-hitting riffs I was talking about.
Yeah, it's a good mix for sure.
Yeah.
So you can't understand why people, take the straight and narrow route.
Yeah.
Don't have to think too hard. Just do this. Everything will be fine. And he's saying, yeah, that doesn't seem quite kosher to me somehow. So, all right. So that brings us to the next track, which is "Darkness Is No Friend."
Shafts of sunlight stealing in my room through the window pane. Look like spotlight pouring out the gloom, and it's rare that it contains, but I would not shut out the sunlight, for darkness is no friend. Shafts of moonlight lighting up the floor, nearly on the floor. Few pieces of carpet and nothing more. All I can afford, but I would not shut out the moonlight. The darkness is no friend. It's so easy to shut your eyes, to block out the things that you despise. It's just as easy for the dark of night to block out the daylight things that are right. So easy to shut your eyes, to block out the things that you despise. Just as easy for the dark of night to block out the daylight things that are right. Shafts of sunlight stealing in my room through the window pane. Look like spotlight pouring out the gloom, and it's rare that it contains, but I would not shut out the sunlight. The darkness is no friend.
what I really dig about this band is that they have their own sound. Granted, they obviously been listening to their contemporaries, which includes a still very much alive Jimi Hendrix at this point, and yet, even within that power trio kind of thing that they do, it's them. You can tell this is the Groundhogs. You can tell this is the same band that made Split. It's obviously the same group of people. And yet, they're doing things that you don't hear other bands often do. A lot of their changes are unexpected.
You know what I noticed, especially I guess in maybe I noticed the first or second verse. I was listening to the bass line, and they're very creative with the bass line. They don't stick to the root note and go boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, or whatever. You know,
Yeah, that is definitely. I agree. He does play that way, and it's kind of like a little jazz rock thing that these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Really.
It's really good rock and roll. I think.
Absolutely.
It's great that you have the lyrics up there too. Actually,
yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that.
I was even reading in the liner notes of Split. Tony McPhee has a tendency to slur and mumble his words.
Oh yeah, yeah, he does. He does. It's hard to. That's one thing I've understood.
Hard to decipher the lyrics.
Right. So darkness is your friend. This one's called Soldier.
The way it was executed.
Like the double solos. Reminds me of Randy Holden.
He did that too. Sounds like there's one bass and two guitars.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dual thing going on. Kind of a Neil Young tone.
have to admit, I would have no idea what was being sung without the lyrics.
So yeah, fix your baby before the enemy comes. 'Cause you won't have time when they start to climb the hill, you know. So yeah, when you see 8,000 climbing up on you, don't see them as men, just see them as enemies of the king, you know.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to bend up to a major there, and he did. Major third. Man, what I like about that song, there were a lot of extra little elements that only showed up here or there, and that was it. And so it kept it interesting. Like the end part, that was completely unique from the rest of the song.
Yeah.
I really like the multi-rhythms that they find themselves in on this one and the last one. Actually, all of a sudden they're playing, a few different things that have to converge every so often. Like the 3/4 and a 4/4, or a 6/8 and a 4/4. Anyway, it's really cool. Pretty interesting.
Yeah. I liked it. For some reason, I liked the acoustic guitar part being included in that. I don't know why that was important to me, but it sounds good. So.
I think acoustic and electrics work well together in this context.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't happen enough, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The next track is Thank Christ for the Bomb, and it's about 7 minutes long, and I think it closes off the side.
Thank Christ for the Bomb. It kind of reminds me, there's a title of an Ozzy Osbourne song called Thank God for the Bomb, and the idea behind that song is, as I said in the chorus, if this is all that keeps the peace, then thank God for the bomb or something. Like it's scary enough that nobody's actually gonna use it, hopefully.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks to me like it's along the same lines. In fact, I'll bet you Ozzy heard this song and thought,
He might have.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. So yeah, it looks to me like they touch on the same thing with that last line there. Talk about acoustics.
In 1914, the war began. A million soldiers lent a hand, worked many planes to give support. Hand to hand was the way they fought. Young men were called up for the cause, for king and country and the cross. In their naivety they thought it was the glory, so they'd been taught. In 1939, once again, there came the sound of marching men occupying European land, all the way to North French Sands. But in the final year of that war, two big bands settled the score against Japan, who joined the fight. The rising sun didn't look so bright. Since that day it's been stalemate. Everyone's scared to obliterate. So it seems the bees we can thank the bomb So I say thank Christ for the bone. So I say thank Christ for the bone. So I say thank Christ for the bone.
I didn't think it was the end of the song.
Yeah, felt like a fake out.
That didn't feel like 7 minutes yet. Picking up a little bit. I'm kind of wondering when it's going to go into something.
I know it's building up now, like, I don't know, like a Philip Glass thing. You know?
It's a band like it.
Nice, yeah.
Is it still going?
Oh Oh, yeah.
Yep, I guess so.
And two, just for good measure. I imagine those are for Japan.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Quite a record so
yeah.
far. I liked that. I liked the build up.
Yeah, the second half of the song, it just starts with this very quiet guitar part or whatever, and it really builds up into something intense.
Absolutely. I thought that was really cool. Putting it up against Split, I've only heard half the record. They're pretty close in quality, I would have to say. And Split is an amazing record, so that's high praise. I do look forward to hearing what remains on this record. It definitely has my attention, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be entering my collection pretty soon. How about you, Adrian? What's your general sum up on the?
It's very good album. I've listened to Split, and this is quite comparable to it, I think.
Yeah, this was
I'm
just
looking
before.
forward to seeing or hearing side 2.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave us a like. Maybe share it with your friends. Leave a comment if you have any particular comments either about this or about shows in the future that you might like to see us do. Adrian, wishing you a happy birthday again.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Let us know how you feel about this record, too. We'd really like to know. And any history you have with the Groundhogs. All right. Take care.